Today we are talking about one of my favorites, 1911's. We'll be reviewing the Raptor, the Carry, the Custom 2, the 9mm target, which a lot of people like. How's it going, guys? Justin here from Rifle Supply at FT3, our normal indoor shooting spot over in Stanton. We got people shooting next door, so it is what it is. But Sam is feeling a little under the weather today, so you guys just get me once again. Today we are talking about one of my favorites, 1911's. These ones are Kimbers. Everybody is going to have an opinion on Kimber. Everybody likes SIGs, or they don't like SIG 1911s. They like Kimbers. They don't like Citadels. They like Colts, and they don't like different models. It is what it is. I want to go over a couple of new models that were new to the roster, but they're also new to the Kimber lineup for us here in California. And I think in general, this LW has been around for a bit, but the Rapide or Rapide or whatever the hell you want to call it, Rapid with an E, we'll just go with, is the new model. Can you turn that off? You could hear it. Rapide is the new model. New to the California roster, and I believe it's new to the Kimber lineup. So I'm really excited to shoot them. I haven't shot the LW, this one. This is the Ghost LW. It's interesting. Okay, I'll go into that in a second. All these in the background, we will be reviewing the Raptor, the Carry, the Custom 2, the 9mm target, which a lot of people like. Going back to Kimber real quick. They're really big on shooting your gun in like we think that you should with a 1911. Tolerances are tight. They're not always going to work perfect out of the box. You should take it down and oil it and then go shoot it. And that's something for people to remember with a 1911. I don't care if people talk shit in the comments that theirs worked perfect out of the box and stuff like that. When you have metal on metal and you're creating some tolerances and you have very tight tolerances and you're basically you're shoot lapping that slide in, you're going to have some malfunctions. You're going to have things that happen. People that have been shooting long enough understand that things like that happen, and it's part of breaking in a gun. Not every gun should do that all the time. I'm just saying that it happens. If you do, you don't have a lemon. Shoot through it and see exactly what you can get out of that gun. Interesting fact, all of your older rostered guns, no chamber indicator. No chamber indicator. All the other ones. Another fun fact, clear. No loaded chamber indicator. I'm sorry, no magazine disconnect. Okay? All of your older rostered guns made by Kimber and by a lot of brands, but let's just talk about Kimber. They do not have a loaded chamber indicator, and they do not have a magazine disconnect. Okay? This is the new LW, clear. Cannot pull the trigger, and it does have a loaded chamber indicator right here. Okay? So that's something that you are going to want to remember. If you were to get this optic cut, do you have to get rid of the loaded chamber indicator? My guess is going to be yes. That's the reason that they didn't do optic cut on these, is because that loaded chamber indicator. And a new thing on the roster is that, well, it's not new, but you have to have a magazine disconnect. And for all these older guns that were rostered, you didn't. Now you do. So it's a very interesting thing, and those are a couple differences between older rostered Kimbers and newer rostered Kimbers. Just wanted you guys to know about that. Okay, let's go into these real quick. I'm going to hit all the points, and then I'm going to shoot them, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, let's go into the Ghost 5-inch LW. This is their lightweight. The big thing I'm going to point out first is the difference is the frame. Okay, so once again, we're clear. Okay, the frame, all this gray part is aluminum. Okay, so that's going to give it the weight difference. It is significantly lighter than your all metal 1911s. I will tell you that. It does have the standard Kimber trigger. It does have all black plastic parts. They went to more plastic parts on this to keep the weight down. It has a Novak cut rear. It has a fiber optic front, which is not my preference. This is a fiber optic front. It's got a nice pattern on it. It has front serrations for your press checks, and has a nice, top cut to where they basically flattened it out. It has a really good look. It is very comfortable. Okay. I'm interested to shoot it because one of the things that I love about 1911's is the fact that they do weigh a little bit more. They are a little bit heavier. That adds to, well, it takes away from your felt recoil. It takes away from your muzzle rise. A lot of people are like, I don't want to shoot a heavy gun. Yes, but a heavy gun is going to have less recoil, felt recoil on it. This one is significantly lighter, and I'm going to be shooting 45 ACP out of it. So we'll see how snappy it actually is and if it's enjoyable to shoot. I would say it would make it a hell of a lot more enjoyable to carry. I have carried my 5-inch 1911. It is on my CCW, and the weight of the all-metal 1911 plus the rounds is fucking heavy. So that's not something I would want to carry appendix or 3 o'clock canted all of the time. But with this new lightweight, maybe it's something, maybe it changes that a little bit. Everybody knows I'm not the hugest proponent of a manual safety on my carry guns, but I do think it works for a lot of people, just not me. Training into that thumb down, thumb down, thumb down, thumb down. It needs to become muscle memory to where you're doing it no matter what, because in the time that you really need it, if you forget to do that, you could die. So something to consider when carrying a 1911. I'm not against it. It's just a personal preference thing. Let's move on to the Kimber Rapide, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know why they did that with the name, but whatever. It is what it is. It's my hang up, so don't worry. You guys don't worry about it. Probably the most popular, Raul, the most popular new Kimber that's come out? The most popular new Kimber that's come out, the Rapide?
Oh, absolutely.
Not even close? We have got them in, sold them out, got them in, sold them out, got them in, sold them out. Thank you. I've been on vacation for the last 2 weeks, so since we really started getting them in, I've relied on Raul and the guys up front for exactly what's going on with them and stuff like that, but we can't keep them in stock basically, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get to shoot it. I'll go over a couple features of it. It's a great looking gun. That's the one thing that people like. Aesthetically, maybe you don't like it, but I think it's a good looking gun. Let's go tip to butt, okay? So the barrel isn't significantly crowned. Once again, I'll clear it for you guys. Okay, it's all clear. The barrel isn't significantly crowned, so you can take a look at that right here. But it is nitride coated in gold, which gives it a nice, cool pop look. When we go to the front sights, I thought this was pretty cool, and people may not like it, but it is what it is. People like Trijicon for their sights all the time. These are TrueGlow TFX Pros. Okay, so a TrueGlow TFX Pro is going to give you a fiber optic rear and front. But the cool part is it's also tritium. So you get I like shooting fiber optic personally, but I never liked it because at night you were fucked. Now they put some tritium in it, so now you have the best of both worlds. In this one, in the Pro, they put the orange outline around the front of it. It makes it a little bit easier to see, because if you take that away, to be honest with you, on the regular TFXs, it's a little too bright for me, and you kind of lose sight picture. Going into the front here, they have front serrations here. They did lightning cuts on the slide here. Hopefully it makes it cycle a little bit easier, not so much weight on the slide. I believe it does still have a 16-pound guide rod spring in it, so it's about the same weight, poundage. It has a loaded chamber indicator. Like I said, it has a Novak cut rears. And it does have the fiber optic tritium rears. Another cool thing, once again clear, another cool thing, it comes factory with ambidextrous safeties on it, which is super cool. It has their new V-cut trigger shoe. I believe it's just different aesthetically, because I did some research, and it is still about 4 to 5 pounds on the trigger pull. So you're not going to get a lighter trigger, which is pretty normal. They're not going to modify a trigger to shoot lighter from factory, only because you run into problems with shooters that are used to shooting a lighter pounded trigger. But you could always modify it if you wanted to. It comes with these cool wood grips that are all grained. It gives you a nice texture. It does have front strap checkering on it. It has a skeletonized hammer on it, like most of the Kimbers do. You know, the frame is just really well made. The etching and, you know, that kind of checkering that they put on that. It does have their magwell on it. from factory, which is pretty nice. It just looks nice. It feels very smooth. I'm interested to shoot it because I think it'll shoot nice. The tough part is when you're like Sam and I and we do these videos and we shoot striker fire all the time. Anytime I go to shooting 1911, it's always going to be way better, only because they're just way fucking better. The triggers are way smoother, like Sam has talked about. It's the trigger shoe that sits like this and 2 bars that go back, 2 bars that go back this way. And there's just a break of a spring, and that's it. It's a very simple concept. It makes the trigger pull very crisp. It makes the reset crisp. There's not a lot of moving parts. It's not any kind of fulcrum to let your trigger, your firing pin loose or anything like that as far as your trigger activation. So let's just see how it goes. I'm a huge 45 guy. We will always have the ongoing debate, and we continue in the comments, 9mm versus 45, round count versus stopping power. The argument now, what I see in the industry, even though I'm not down selling guns much anymore, is that the new rounds of the 1911, the stopping power and cavitation that you get out of 9mm, plus the round count, is so close to what you get out of 45 that it's still worth it to go 9mm with the round count. That's personal preference. It is what it is. I like the thuddiness of a 45. It's not super snappy to me like a 40 is. It's just very comfortable to shoot, and that goes along with the weight of the 1911. So let's give them a go and see how it goes. Rapide or LW first? What do I shoot? The light one first or the heavy one first? The light one? Okay. Okay, we are going to shoot aluminum first, and we will go from there. So let's check it out. Pretty excited for this, actually. Always forget my eyes. I'm so excited to go shoot. Forget to put on my eye protection. Everybody have ears? Okay. The safety has a nice click to it. It's only a single-sided safety, but man, this thing is light. It's pretty cool. So I think I pulled a couple of those. It is a little slippery, but I pulled a couple of them there. But I mean, like, okay, it's snappier. It is snappier. And I'll be honest with you, I don't love these grips. I don't love these grips. I have, huh? No, they're just plastic. I have these grips on my 1911, and I don't mind them. Man, that thing really fucking ejects, huh? They came a long ways. I'm gonna shoot it one more time. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I'd love to have Sam shoot this one, only because he has really huge paws. It's slippery to me. With no front strap checkering on this super light frame, with it really kicking, it's slippery to me, man. It is a little bit thinner in the front, which I do like. I think it would be super nice to carry, but man, it does have some recoil to it. Maybe I'll have Raul or somebody come out and shoot it afterwards so I can get a second opinion on it. It shot nice. It shot like a 45. The beaver tails are going to be right around the same. Okay, let's check out the Rapide and go from there. Like I said, it is nice and light. The pickup of the sights is very nice. I like a square cut rear. That's just me personally. So like this is a square cut rear sight. Okay, see how it's cut in a square? That's a U. I do not prefer U-cut rear sights. I prefer square cut rear sights. That's just my personal preference of just shooting over the years. But let us know what you guys like. You know, like I said, it's personal preference. So it's not one size fits all as far as sights. Let's shoot this Rapide, whatever the hell it is. And let's see how this goes. Wow. That slide is actually really nice. Okay, well that's not the mag for it. Oddly enough. That's better. Man, that slide is nice. Scoot that way, please. Thank you. I'm just going to shoot this target. Man, so you can tell the difference in this Rapide. I don't know if they lap it a little bit, but man, it does. It is very nice. So let's go ahead and give this one a go. That's my jam right there. A regular weight 1911 is just it. That's fun as shit. Oh man, I want to shoot that one again. It's weird that I was having a problem with this one. So it's interesting. So it's all clear, okay? With a regular 8-round mag, it is weird when you put it in because it fits so flush. It would not be my preference because generally when you load a magazine in, you're going to load it in here. If you do that, that's not far enough, and to be honest, that kind of fucking hurts. When you go here, it's not going to get it in far enough there. I would use this gun with the CMC 10 rounds or the Wilson 10 rounds. Fun fact, a lot of people don't know this, and they only want Wilson Combat mags, but Wilson Combat bought Chip McCormick, so the same fucking mags, just so you guys know. Little fun fact. So on that note, these come with 8s. I wouldn't run 8s in it personally. That's just me. I'm straight and just low. That's fine. I'll take that. I like this gun. It is really nice. It's very comfortable in the hand. The front strap checkering is nice. It's kind of interesting. So the way that they did these grips, as you can see, when my hand grips here, and I have tiny hands, it actually sits inside of these grooves, which is really cool, which gives you a good easy way for your isometric tension. That's super comfy, man. Super, super comfy. There's not... See something? See, there's a little wiggle in this slide here, side to side, which a lot of your 1911 people will look at, right? This slide, there's no wiggle. So something for you guys, come into the store, you can check it out for yourself. There is no wiggle here. It's a very, very tight slide. Anybody want to shoot, Raul? You want to shoot him? Huh? You want to shoot him? Yeah. Fuck it. Let's get Kevin on here. Let's do it. So I just wanted a comparison between, and as everybody knows, Kevin's wrong-handed. But so it should be fun for him, all your controls. These controls are ambi, these ones are not.
That's not gonna be fun.
Huh?
Which one do you want me to start with?
It'll be, I want you to do it the way I did. I want you to do it with the lightweight first.
Okay.
Let's go with the lightweight first, and then let's go with this one, and we'll see. So there's that right there. Yes, everybody has eyes and ears. So safety off, there you go. That's good shooting. All clear, right? All clear, slide back. All right, let's do this jammer. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to insert the mag, but man. And tell me what you think on that. Safety off. Clear? All right. So let's talk. What'd you feel on those?
It was easier for me to get back on target with the other one.
Really?
So it's lighter, yeah.
Interesting.
But this one was more flat, like, which I guess...
The reciprocation of the slide because of the weight, right? It's there's gonna be a plus there to the weight, right? And Kevin has been working for us for a long time, but generally you're a newer shooter, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like his opinion is a little different than mine, right? Because I've shot 100 different 1911s over the last 20 years. How many 1911s have you shot?
5?
5. So like he can give a different opinion than me. So he thought it was easier to get back on target with the lighter one, probably because it's slightly easier to manipulate, right? Because it's a little bit lighter. With the heavier one, with that weight, that slide just reciprocates flatter. Like you said, it's actually a very good observation. Thanks, dude. We were all on target. The guy's for sure not alive. Thanks, dude. So that was interesting, and 2 different opinions. Like I always say, guns are preferences. They're like tattoos, like women or men, whatever you're into. Everybody has their preferences, okay? Now, if he shot it a little bit more, maybe he'd lean toward this one, or maybe he'd lean toward this one. I'm not sure, right? But that's kind of the point, is get out there and shoot, try them out, come in and hold them, things like that. I'm not big into selling guns. I have bought guns that I didn't really prefer once I got them, and that's gonna happen. If you wanna sell it or keep it or put it in the bathroom for a bathroom gun or a shower gun, whatever you want. But I don't think you can go wrong with any of these. They shot fine. These are out of the box, unlubed guns, okay? And they shot fine. We had 0 malfunctions. It is a little cold in here. Maybe I'm a little nervous. I don't know. Maybe my hands were a little sweaty. I just didn't get the best grip on this, but boy, is it fucking light. So come in, feel it, check it. If we don't have it, we can special order it for you if it's something you want. I know a lot of people are waiting for this guy to come out in 9mm. I thought I heard they were making it in 10mm too, but the 9mm version would probably be fucking really cool. So yeah, that's our video on the 2 newish to California rostered Kimbers, 2 new cool ones that we thought you guys might want to see. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave us some comments, questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys.